Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, a good one here in the AFC. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Go, let's go. Hey, 30 left. Red.
On play action now, Lawrence. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, I highly doubt all the plays will go as well as that one, but this coverage starts off the game with a major W.
That's all you could ask for right there. You come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side. That starts to play head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence. I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle. Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He completes it in traffic. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. We'll actually head to that other sidelines.
Give him 4 yards, and that moves them that much closer. 2nd and goal now from the 2.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They go to him again. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Pacheco. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Butker knocks it through, and that will get them on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He's free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Hits the 20. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead on the first play of the drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
He has it at the 13. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return and gets it back to the 20. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. They'll cobble together a yard there. Drew Tranquill brings him to the ground.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, go! Turn! They say hot!
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
30 left.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He spits down inside the 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. Feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Caught near the goal line. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get 6 more on their early advantage. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. From the 34. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the gun, it's Hunt. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 14-3. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Shotgun snap. It's a give to Hunt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling our running backs, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Through the middle. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Rip, 20,
Lawrence throwing here. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Lawrence with it on first. Finds a seam down the middle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Jacksonville.
An option give here to Etienne. And that's a read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Hey, run! Son, it's a hunt. Here we go, son.
Here's 2nd and 11. He gets this one to Strange. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Short pass brought in. This gets the 1st and more. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
ETN can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. 3rd and goal.
Red on red. Hey, Ginger, time. Hot.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars now lead by 10. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11. On now is Cook to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy in midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He sends this one to the end zone, and they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a one-score game in the first half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 4.
Chiefs 17.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Here we go.
Now it's Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense with flying around and making the play. Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
On the red. It says 11, Agate.
Now Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. There's a water, right?
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Chiefs at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Yellow.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Brown, right side. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Kicker staying on the sideline. Would have been a 48-yard try. Instead, they're going for it on 4. They'll go. It's Mahomes. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. He fires one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
That's good for a Jaguars.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Finds his running back. This is Bayshore Tootin. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Lisa 24. Take right. Hey, Soko, say hi. Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Go, let's go. Son, this is hot. Silver.
Lawrence trying again on second. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Hey, run. Hey, here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. The throw is caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for another Jacksonville.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. That one connects. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11.
17.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Yellow.
He'll throw it. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
The longer I do this, Kate, certainly at the NFL level, you feel how important those minutes are going into half and how important they are coming out of half, especially when you're looking at a deficit they are. This is exactly how you want to start the second half.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running left with Pacheco. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
11. Hey, Lion.
Going with Bigsby here. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space, like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Hey, go, let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Complete left side to Thomas. Again, he's got room. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. That's another Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10.
1st down from the red zone. Chased out to his right. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars now lead by 10. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11. On now is Cook to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Trying again, following the sack. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He puts some juice on a deep throw. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down throw, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Finds a man right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Looking to throw Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Mahomes leads his troops to the line, going for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted! Picked off by Jen Kaiser. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside their skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Dukes at a one-stop. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Easy. Read a 44. Read a 54.
On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8. That's caught. He found some space. Big man showing up the yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars hold an 11-point advantage. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Here we go.
Toss to the man. He's in and left. And he'll get into the end zone. Their lead now up to 13 points.
Well, you can see the defense selling out to flood the middle of the field. So they just toss it to space, get on the outside. You got to win the edge on a short field for this to work out. That's well executed.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short game. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Starts his return from the 23. Some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Short pass brought in. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He slated downs to approach here from the 40. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Jaguars have the football. They're going to be up a couple of scores as we start our 4th quarter. We've slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's ETN on 1st down. Pushing for the red zone. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Hey, I'm gun.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
11, Agate. This is hot.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Hey, run. Turn. This is hot. Go. Go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Only 2 on the carry there, and it's 3rd and goal from the 4.
Take right open. Fred on red. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars have likely locked up the win right there. defense, and Lawrence getting ready for this two-point try. They give it to the back on the zone read. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. White.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet. They just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action with the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Washington now to return.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Decent 24. Settle.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, tomato. Done. Here we go.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And this hasn't been a common side of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd down, give to 2. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars on their way to their 3rd win of the year. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, son. They'll
go again here with Tootin. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And he can't reel it in. Incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. It's his running back. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. Jags pick it up. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Rip, 23. Go. Hey, Denver, go. Sink right. Here we go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He puts some air under it deep down the left. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars making a 3-score game in the 4th. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars go up by 19. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. Making some progress here. Nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd down run by Pacheco. Across the 45 and still going. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice gain. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
1st down, Kansas City.
Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. He finds his running back. Nice work. Complete. And they bring him down around the 34.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up. Just simply cover the receivers.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice then I teleport, got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot, how many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO, then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath, dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang, landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds, sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes, jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah. Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice then I teleport, got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah. Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show. Yeah. Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show. Yeah. made this diamond plated. Taking the Morgan Wallen in an elevator. I'll be turning on you like a generator. I'll be the greatest that you ever hated. That you ever hated. Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag.